just as soon as I burp. Because the digestive system has its own plans. And I know this is an unpopular story, and so the people who aren't, if that Terry Nation deal, at least up to 2022, or at least as far as 2000. And so, yeah, the doctor goes to, and if this deal was in fact, and if this deal was in fact true, then it's especially notable during the Moffat era, starting here. Well, that's a pseudonym, I believe, for the act. Gantok falls victim to a trap that the skull. So the Doctor takes Dorian back to the TARDIS. By the way, did I mention that's me and Simon Fisher Becker? By the way, Simon Fisher Becker is. This is also. Actually, I won't talk about that. It's also. It's alright. I'm not going to go through everything, partly because I probably won't cover everything if I try to remember, but partly because there's also so many fantastic, absolutely fantastic bit there. And she takes the Doctor to she will fight some villains. She will definitely resort to killing people. Well, she brags to. Well, so yeah, I actually like that. I like that moment. I think that I will say, whilst I don't. So yeah, that'd be pretty interesting if Tasha then said that if she went off and. Oh, well done. Altogether, as revenge for what Kavarian did to her and to her friends and daughter, as revenge in what Kavara as a revenge, and then the final couple. Okay, so the whole reason, I think the reason why the story kind of goes downhill is I get the idea, but he's not going to go kicking in. He's not going to go, and then he now needs to plan the what of what he, and now he needs to plan his what how, and now he has to plan his, and then he just, well, maybe they, but yeah, but never mind. So yeah, and then Dora, they have a last little chat. So this episode kind of is a little bit of a jumble in places. It doesn't know where it doesn't want. Again, that's the thing I've been saying. I've been saying. That's something I said at the start of the series in the opening review. Is that like that next, because it did stories like Orphan 55. Let's never and that's why that series doesn't quite work. But they've still been success. But they've still had success. But the theme has been after a first time viewing, it probably would be awesome. Subsequent this story is more disappointing than bad. It's a good story. It's good, but it does kind of middle around, and then a scene later. If that bit at the end that was. If this was another main character, maybe. No, actually, no. That would just damage their growth. But what I was going to say was because it was the Doctor. He's usually he's quite smart. I'll cut this all bits out. Overall, the Wedding River song, but ultimately this is, but need this to be a long review. And I could say the same with closing times. Yeah, no, actually, the end, that climax was awful. So yeah, it's awesome. It's brilliantly executed. Only to be not whilst the emotional stuff in that 2/3 wasn't squandered in the finale, the climax of that episode, and then here it's and the weakest series finale since season 24, except it's. In terms of the new series, we're halfway through the first from. I'll see you guys, and yeah. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel.